You have a couple of options if you can't have alcohol for some reason instead of taking a tincture, okay? So the thing you have to remember is that different menstruums, different liquids bring out and extract different medicinal constituents from each herb, okay? So the general alternative that people will tell you is to make a glycerin or glycerite with vegetable glycerin. And that does work. It's just you have to remember that vegetable glycerin doesn't pull out as wide of a variety of the medicinal constituents from the plant as alcohol does. So the one that I would always use as a default, like number one herbalist default, if you have no idea how to take this herb, that herb, whatever herb it is you want to get into your system, is tea. Either a tea or a decoction. And a decoction is just when you simmer the herbs in a pot for a while, like on a stove for a while. And a tea is when you put the herbs in a cup and pour hot water on them and let them sit for a while, okay? So it's also known as an infusion. A tea basically sits 5 minutes and an infusion sits anywhere up to 12 hours. So default to tea. You can always simmer, like if it's roots or seeds or something hard, like mushrooms maybe, you want to simmer that because you need the boiling water, the hot water to extract from the harder material. But a tea, like aerial parts, things like leaves or flowers or whatever that part of the plant is, which is why it's important to know which part of the plant you're working with, you can just make it into a tea. Now, the only thing you have to remember about this, and I'm sorry this is getting too long, but this is really important, okay? Some plants don't taste good. Some plants taste absolutely freaking awful. And that's why we make tinctures with them instead of a tea. It's basically a compliance issue. Things like if you desperately need motherwort, if you desperately need motherwort to lower your blood pressure or to calm yourself down or whatever it is, because motherwort is fantastic at lowering your heart rate, lowering your blood pressure, and it's also a super strong bitter. It's very, very bitter. So when you take it, like if you eat motherwort, you're gonna go bleh, ugh. It's really bad. You try to make a tea with motherwort, it's going to taste awful. You can make a glycerite with that. It's better than nothing. Doing the vegetable glycerin thing. Now, when you use vinegar, apple cider vinegar usually, to extract herbs, what you're getting is the minerals and vitamins. Mostly, you're not going to get most of the medicinal parts, okay? So you basically just default to tea. The safest thing to do is default, oh, I can take this as a tea if I really desperately need this in my system. And incidentally, for anybody that happens to still be watching, if you are struggling with smoking or drinking, you have an addiction to some kind of substance, I do actually have a solution for that because the system that I used to stop drinking myself, I used to be an alcoholic, is the same exact thing that I tell people how to stop smoking. It's my stop smoking system, and it works 100%. So hopefully that helps you. Good luck.